40 Tons is a social impact brand that, we're geared toward empowerment, restorative justice, education, and employment. And we do that by hosting our career conferences. This will be the fifth city that we brought our career conference to. And the next one is going to be on Juneteenth at the Malcolm X College. We're hoping that people would come out and support if they're in need of a job and our career advancement. Our career conferences isn't the normal career fair because that's boring, let's be honest, right? This is an experiential conference where we have expungement services for folks who are needing to get their record cleared, right? That can be a tedious process and can be a burden financially for folks. So we partnered with some great companies that can help offset the cost to those folks who are needing that second chance, right? We also have resume coaches and workshops. We'll have networking for folks in the industry or wanting to break into the industry. We'll have guest speakers, and some of our panel topics are dynamite, let me tell you. We have how to break the glass ceiling for women that look like you and I when they just want us to keep us here, but we know we need to go above, giving people, tips and education on how they can accomplish their goals. So it's going to be great.
What inspired you to do this conference?
Oh boy, what inspired me to do this conference? Okay, I'll give you the condensed version, a little personal story about myself. A victim of the war on drugs. My husband, our COO and our chief brand ambassador, they were selling marijuana without a license over a decade ago. The indictment comes down. My husband gets sentenced accordingly. And then our friend actually gets life without the possibility of parole. And this is for a nonviolent cannabis offense. I was infuriated, to be honest with you, knowing that these two men were on the same case and got vastly different sentences. But when you don't have any resources, you don't have any finances to fight this unjust thing that had happened. Not to mention, on the flip side, there are people making billions with the B dollars off of marijuana, right? And meanwhile, our friend is sitting in jail for life. Long story short, we championed behind the scenes, and the last presidential candidate was able to sign a clemency, and we got the call to go and pick him up, and he got his life returned to him. So this began the quest to help the almost 40,000 nonviolent cannabis offenders. Unfortunately, they are Black and brown people, to help them, and we do that by hosting our career conferences and restorative justice. And when these folks come home, they need to have hope. They need to have resources. They need to have support, so that we can help eliminate recidivism, right?
Right.
We do not want our young Black male and females to go right back into, that bad circumstances. So with our Level Up Career Conference, we give them that support that they need, that real support that they need, because it wasn't that long ago I was right there. So I feel it is imperative, it is my right, my duty, my obligation to pay it forward. And this is our little way of doing that.
Because it is open to the public, what are your mission? What are you looking for the public to take from this conference?
I'm looking for the public to be able to network, meet employers that are actually hiring, for them to get knowledge so that they can get a piece of the pie. They can hopefully get a social equity license, because we do have a panel discussion about that and how folks can really begin to have generational wealth. I think that that's been something that's been robbed from us for centuries now. And breaking into the cannabis business will allow, folks that look like you and I to start beginning generational wealth. And so when we're long and gone, our grandkids can have something to look forward to and support them. So that is my hope and my mission, restorative justice.
Right.
I'm a firm believer in putting things out in the universe so that it can manifest. And when our team decided we were going to, next city was going to be Chicago, that we host our conference at, I said it has to be on a day that means something to the Black community. And when Juneteenth became available, it was like the gods had opened and the sky had opened. It was like, oh, one of those moments. It's a day of liberation, right? It's like pivotal. It's like it couldn't be a better day to help people that look like us level up.
Well, did you ever think this conference would become as successful and as huge as it is?
No, let me tell you, I did not. We started off in just, a small community rec center where we were just busting at the seams. But then more people, more cities, the amazing stories of who we've helped along the way and hearing their journey, it kept us motivated. And now we're on this like conference level. And so I am thrilled that we have been able to elevate something so small and, trying to do our little piece, and everybody just kind of plugging in and doing what they can to make it even bigger and better. So we'll probably, continue this train for as long as the people in the city need it.
All right. So what can we look forward to at the conference? What sponsors, vendors, what can we expect?
Okay, some of our sponsors, amazing. Like I said, are partners with Good Green, GTI, that's a cannabis brand, and Ascend Wellness. Okay. So those are our key sponsors. However, our other vendors are the United Center. Mm-hmm. They will be there. There's hospitality will be there. Oh my God, there's so many, and they keep adding. Dispensaries, owners, Engine Sciences, which is a career.
Do you have speakers? Will there be any speakers?
Yes, we have keynote speakers. Khadija Tribble, she's out of DC, mover and shaker. The title of her panel is How to Break the Glass Ceiling. She looks just like you and I, and she is former VP of a huge MSO here in Chicago. Okay. So stay tuned for that. Some other classes will be Grow with Google. I mean, we use Google every day, all day, I'm pretty sure. So, getting some knowledge on how Google will be in our life and what we have to look forward to with AI and things like that, right? So that DEI is a buzzword, how companies are actually implementing DEI, diverse candidates within their workspace, right? Let's see, and Illinois Equity will be there to be hosting the current licensees and how they can have better business practices. I'm a firm believer that just because you get a license doesn't make you a business owner and be able to operate that business effectively and efficiently, right? So giving them these tips and tools that they need in order to progress in their business, right? So things like that. And then we have an amazing keynote speaker that is decided to lock arms with us, I'll say. Your very own Congressman Davis, as you very well know, and the viewers and listeners, he has spearheaded that Second Chance Act back in 2007, so he believes in us. He's putting his name, his reputation next to ours. So that means a lot. So, and I know he's a pillar of the Chicago community. So there's a lot to take away from this event, whether you are looking to get a job or you're wanting to take your job to the next level. This event is for everyone and anyone, cannabis brands and non-cannabis brands.
But for someone who's going through a lot, someone who's been looking for a job and haven't been very successful with getting one, what would you say to them?
I'd say, come out. You don't know what you don't know, right? And so for you to get the knowledge that you need, this event is absolutely free. We've put so much time and energy of executing why somebody would be apprehensive of coming to a conference. So you're going to get the resume building and workshop. You'll get a resume coach to help you. Some people just have certain skills, but those skills are worthy skills that can be transcended into a different type of role that they didn't even understand or know that they could qualify for, right? We offer headshots, so professional headshots for people to have on their LinkedIn profiles, right? And also haircuts, because you have to put your best face forward, right? Get a haircut, get an edge up, line up, and then now you're ready to present the best version of yourself. And in addition to the expungement services for people who are needing that. So we'll have lawyers out there to speak to people's, past rap sheets and what the next steps they need to do in order to get that record expunged.
Right, those that have criminal histories, right?
Yes. And did I mention that this is absolutely no charge? So why wouldn't anybody want to come?
Wow, no charge.
Yes.
Wow, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So what would you want to say to bring people to the vendor, to the conference?
Okay, I'd say come and support your community, come and support yourself, begin your career, level up your game, level up your knowledge, network. And all you have to do is visit our website, 40tonscareers.com, register to get your ticket. Again, it's absolutely free, and come on down and, understand what opportunities are out there for you.
All right, and where the event is again? Tell us where the conference is.
Yeah, Juneteenth, June 19th, people, come on out. The Malcolm X College, 1600 West Jackson. You can't miss it. Google it, right? So come on out and have a good time. And, I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for branching out with me.
This is Loriel Alegrete with 40 Tons, and you are branching out.